egg donor IVF is our magical treatment. Egg donor IVF involves 3 people to make a baby. We have the egg donor, we have the intended mom, and the intended dad. How do we do egg donor IVF? The egg donor is the young woman who's going to take fertility drugs. She's going to grow eggs in her ovary. She will have the egg retrieval process. We get the eggs from her, they're young, they're healthy. The intended mom is the oocyte recipient or egg recipient. She will have the embryo transfer. While the egg donor takes fertility drugs, those shots for 2 weeks, the embryo recipient is going to take estrogen. She's going to get her uterus ready to have that baby. She could still be cycling. She could be postmenopausal. As long as she has a uterus, we can prepare the uterus for an embryo. Once we have the eggs in the laboratory, the egg donor egg is mixed with the sperm from the father. Once they're embryos, the embryo will be transferred into our oocyte recipient, the intended mom. Once the eggs come out of the egg donor, the oocyte recipient has to take estrogen and progesterone, 2 hormones. That's what nature normally does. Egg donor success rates are as high as 60%. We are using young, healthy eggs. These young, healthy girls have no fertility diagnosis at all. The egg recipient has a uterus. As long as her uterus can respond appropriately to estrogen and progesterone, she has a great chance that that embryo is going to stick in her uterus. Every once in a while, there are other mitigating factors. Maybe the sperm is abnormal. Maybe the uterus isn't perfectly normal. So egg donor IVF is not 100% successful, but it really has the highest treatment success that we can offer you. It's a great treatment. It's the way many women 40 and up have babies. Every day in the news, we see women having babies 45 and up. Our IVF pregnancy rates in that age group are less than 1%. Our egg donor IVF rates are over 60%. Egg donor IVF really is magic for women whose ovaries don't work. For women who are ready to do egg donor IVF, they need to get an egg donor. They wonder where to get that egg donor. Some have younger sisters, relatives, nieces, and they use a relative. Other women do not have younger people that they know to be their egg donor. There are many agencies in America whose sole job is to procure and find egg donors. Some women are very specific about the kind of egg donor that they want or need. Sometimes they'll even put in an ad in a newspaper to try and get the specific egg donor that they feel would be right for them. Egg banks are the newest thing. Now that we can freeze eggs, some clinics are developing egg banks. Soon, women might be able to go to the egg banks and order eggs up online, frozen, and they'll be transferred to the IVF lab to be used. These are all different ways to find egg donors.